Welcome to New Vision's Echo Tip episode number 8. Hello, I'm David Ward, an assistive technology instructor from New Vision, located right here in Southwest Virginia in Roanoke. Today's tip will be focusing in particular on the Amazon Echo's feature, the ability to do math. That's right, arithmetic, multiplication, powers, all sorts of cool stuff. So, you can use your Amazon Echo to do some limited math functions or some pretty advanced math functions. So first off, I want to mention a little limitation that I've kind of run into over the year or two that I've been training over 60 individuals in using Amazon Echo here at New Vision, seniors in the Roanoke area. A limitation is you might not want to use money denominations. In other words, if you were to say something simple like, what's $2 plus $2, she'll probably get that. But if you had something like, what's $2.50 plus $2.75, she might get kind of hung up by those denominations saying dollars. But if you were to say something like 2.50 plus 2.75, she would probably do just fine with that. So that's just a little limitation I want to mention up front in case you run into some trouble. Try and rephrase and try it again. All right, we've reached that moment in our episode that we have every time, which is time to press the microphone button before I do a demonstration. So the microphone button has a picture of a little microphone on it with a slash through it, and it's located on the top of your Echo. If you're using a traditional Echo, the ring around the top will turn red once you've muted the microphone, and it'll also make a thump sound, so just bear that in mind. If you're using an Amazon Echo Show or another device that has a screen on it, it will often have a red bar across the bottom. That's a visual indicator that her ears are shut off. So find that button, and you'll want to press it, the microphone button. I'll give you a moment. Okay, now we're ready to go. So we're going to do our demonstration now. Alexa, what's 2 plus 2?
The sum of 2 and 2 is 4.
Okay, see, I gave her a pretty easy one. That was just a slow, easy softball I threw her. Okay, let's give her something more powerful, more challenging. Alexa, what's 2 to the power of 8?
2 to the power of 8 is 256.
There you go. That's a little binary for those nerds out there, 2 to the power of 8. But you can do a lot of really fancy arithmetic and math there, so that's pretty cool. All right, so just give that a try. You can do some math and arithmetic, and sometimes I find that pretty useful just on the fly when I don't have to go find a calculator. All right, so that'll bring this Amazon Echo tip to a close, but next time we're going to be dealing with using your Echo to get phone numbers. That's right, phone numbers. All right, so it's that time again, once again, to turn your microphone back on, get back to using your Amazon Echo, and maybe even practicing some of the things you learned today. I'm David Ward signing off from New Vision. Thanks for listening. This episode is brought to you by New Vision in connection with a grant from the Foundation for the Roanoke Valley and with the kind use of WVTF Studios. For the newest information and content about what New Vision is doing, please see the website newvision, ROA, the first 3 letters of Roanoke, .org. That's .org. New Vision is a nonprofit that provides information services and assistive technology training to the visually impaired living in Southwest Virginia. These shows are provided for educational purposes. This podcast may not be retransmitted, sold, or reproduced without written permission from New Vision.